Hello, all you conscious connectors. I just wanted to hop on this evening and check in and say g'day, and I hope that you're all keeping your lens focused on connection. And I just also wanted to share something that's been really surfacing for me in the last week, and that is this idea around consciously having conversations with others, our conscious conversations. And so this is something I've been practicing for quite some time now, and I feel like I might be at a place where I can articulate it to others to help them too. And maybe this is something that you already do and you can add to what I'm about to share. So anyway, funny story too, I'll tell you in a minute. Remind me if I don't say anything to share the funny story. So yeah, I feel a lot of the times like our soul or our intuition is guiding us to connect to certain people. And it might just be, someone at work, a friend, a family member, someone you see on Facebook, or just someone randomly in the community even. And if you are connected to your own intuition or your internal guidance system, and you follow this instinct, this knowing, this guidance to connect to those people or to have certain conversations with others, all sorts of magic can happen, yeah? And so for me, I found there was a few steps that I could do myself to really help me gain a deeper connection with somebody else. So I was going to share them today. And the first one is to just slow down a little bit. Yeah, sometimes in life we're just going like a bull at a gate, full steam ahead, and we're always thinking of the next thing that we've got to do, and the next thing and the next thing, because our lives are so busy and our agendas are so jam-packed. But when we just slow down a little, we can tap into our presence, yeah, and then we're better able to connect. And the second thing would be just to slow your breathing down too, or just do some balanced breathing. So it's just taking a few deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And what that does is it brings your sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous systems into alignment. And as you're doing that, I kind of drop my awareness from that head space or that mental chatter, drop it down into your heart space, your heart center here. And like Heart Math Institute has taught us all, your heart has its own magnetic resonance. And if you are breathing into your heart space and expanding that energy outwardly towards others, it can connect to them and kind of bring them into your calm heart energy, I guess I call it. And so once you're kind of in that balanced breathing, in that calm space and connecting to others with your heart, and it only takes a few minutes, like once you've practiced, it only takes a moment to kind of get into that. Just listen. Just really listen to what the other person's saying, because there's nothing more precious than someone who will just listen and the ability to be heard. I know I really like it when people are present with me and listen to what I'm saying. And so if I can give that gift to somebody else, that's just beautiful. And the reason I say just listen is my belief is that if you're following the guidance to connect to this person, then your soul's kind of telling you there's something that their soul needs to share with you that might be of importance for you. It could be some wisdom that they know that they're ready to share with you. It could be guidance around a book to read, or another person to talk to, or a place to go that you then might find, you tap into synchronistic flow and all magical things really start to fall into alignment. I kind of call this the voice of God. So when you're connecting to yourself and being present in a conversation with someone else, it's kind of tapping into their higher self or their soul so that they can speak their truth and feel safe and comfortable with you in order to share what's in their heart or what's in their soul that they have to share with you. And this is how we can kind of stay connected to our higher selves and our soul's journey, and to really turn up in relationship in this deep, consciously connecting way. And so, yes, if you feel the need to respond in this conversation, then I kind of can trust now that I'll be intuitively guided into what to say. You know, I don't always have the right things to say, but sometimes it's just a little snippet of something that makes their day or makes them kind of ponder, or maybe I've planted a seed of thought that they go away and turn into a beautiful flower. Who knows? You know, I don't always get to see that, but just knowing that if I show up and I'm in my integrity and I share my truth and I connect on this deeper level with other people, then we can all hopefully hear the voice of God in each other's voices. It's just beautiful. And so coming back to my story, right when I sat down to create this live, before I hit the go button, one of my gorgeous close friends turned up, and it was, to me, it was kind of like this synchronistic moment to have the opportunity to practice a conscious conversation right before I make this live. And so she just finished work, and she actually popped in to give me a book that she'd ordered for me, because she intuitively thought of me when the person who wrote the book was promoting it. And so I just thought it was absolutely amazing to have that so perfectly timed that she rocked up in my home. I'm sitting in my backyard, and my daughter comes out with her on the back veranda and goes, "Mum, your friend's here," and she turns up with this book about, I think it's around how to use social media to revolutionize your business. And she'd thought of me and bought the book and turned up right now, and we had this beautiful conversation about her, returning to work and her mum and other things, and it was just perfect timing. And I thought that the universe is wonderful at aligning things and tapping into synchronicity and intuition and all these things. So hopefully, if you like what I've shared, you can let me know, and maybe I'll create a little more content around this kind of stuff, because I like talking about it. Anyway, much love to you all, and take good care of yourselves. I'll chat soon. See ya.